fighting blackouts every other night.
Welcome back, everybody. Here we are with Spicy Memelords, and once again the Booty Boys. Booty Boys I went over last time, their average SR for Season 3 was around 4,000. So a lot of them are GMs this season and last season. Some of them are Diamonds, some of them are just Masters. The Memelords, on the other hand, the average for Season 3 on their team was top 500, about 4,300 around there. So I was asking for a more even matchup for the Booty Boys. They might actually have quite a battle to pull through.
Yeah, Booty Boys might have a run for their money, right?
Seems the Spicy Memelords are memeing through different characters right now. I'd love to see them win in this lineup of only defense characters plus Farah and
that'd be
Sombra.
amazing. Just having like some of the weirdest characters ever and winning somehow.
But it's not what's going to happen. I was really hoping Hanzo was real. No. Okay, from Spicy Memelords on defense, we have 3 tank, Diva, Zarya, and Reinhardt. Standard hit scan on Soldier, and standard healing. Over on our boys, our big booty boys, we have a similar setup, but only 2 tanks, Reinhardt, Zarya, as you can see. Is that Mei real? We might have an attack Mei. That's a little different.
It's a little different.
Cases
surprisingly
going
not
Widow
going on
might
his,
only be to scout out the opposing team's comp. No, I echo switch back to Genji. It was a meme.
There we go.
Okay. I believe we're not getting anything different here. Just standard DPS on Genji and Soldier. They're out the gates.
Gates in here. Here we go.
I'm excited to see a more even matchup for the Booty Boys here.
Definitely.
They quickly took the left tunnel. Now they are up top, ready to group together and attack the point. Echo's trying to get behind and get whatever picks he can. Korn's trying to push in. He charged an Ashe character this time.
Taken down right away.
Defense Ryan and Diva Mech falls. It's looking like the Booty Boys might have this point, but it's going to be a hard fight from here on out. While their Lucio is down, that's trades out the wazoo for both teams. Korn's having some trouble though against our Diva. Charge walls again until he hits the enemy soldier. He is dead, but that's a quick cleanup from battle. The Booty Boys are gonna have to retreat and wait for their team to come back, while the rest of the Spicy Memelords comes back also to defend. There's gonna be a big fight here with most ults coming up. Could really go either way. It depends on who gets the better ult. That was a quick cleanup from the Booty Boys. It's looking like they're gonna definitely get the point here. That's actually a wipe. There was really big ult from both Reinhardt and Zarya. I don't know if that was. Yeah, I don't know if that Genji ult was on purpose. Just some BM or on accident, but we'll see. Yeah, that was an A.
Yeah, we'll see about that. That was a little weird there.
The Blue Boys are playing really aggressive with actually no one on the payload right now. There we go. Genji's actually going to get it on and start pushing. Stop wasting time.
Огонь по готовности.
Alts are heavily favored right now on defense.
Evolt coming out there from Enzo. But
2 of 3 tanks
not
already
taking out
down
anybody.
this early.
Booty Boys are holding their own here, but so are Spicy Memes.
Spice memes are doing a pretty good job. The Booty Boys have pushed it up quite a bit. A lot further than they let the last team push it up. But these Spice Meme Lords have come back and just
Back. It looks like they are
taking
going
full
to
control of the
push back.
payload.
It cost them a little bit of time.
Payload stuck. Let's get it rolling.
The Booty Boys are going to group up once again, get their ults ready. Ults are still mostly in the favor of Spicy Meme Lords though. They haven't used much other than Zarya's, which is already very soon.
Montreal's coming out here from both teams. 2 hammer downs. And it
Not much has happened yet in the way of picks, but there goes
looks like Booty
defensive
Boys are
Reinhardt.
going to
Might
capitalize and slowly but steadily pick off the team.
It wasn't even trade until most of the Spicy Meme Lords actually fell to the Booty Boys. That was a very long ult fight. Most ults were used. Now from here on out, the Booty Boys definitely have ult advantage. They're gonna push this payload quite a bit.
It looks like
It's looking like they may be able to make it to the third point.
looks like Spicy Memes are going to try to stop them from pushing the payload.
Couple of kills coming out from defense, but there's a quick answer from Booty Boys, but they're pushing very far back.
And it looks like Booty Boys is going to take this point.
Booty Boys lost a few, they backed up, got back together, and cleaned up the payload. Now the defending Spicy Meme Lords are going to have to regroup and see what they can do to save this third point.
Don't worry, my friends. I have your shield.
Fire at will.
I shall seize.
Corn being a little bit too aggressive there.
Zarya going down to Spicy Meme Lords Divas. Not very good, but there's still active trades from both teams. About half the team staying up on both sides at one time. This looks like the defending Spicy Meme Lords are going to come out and win this fight. But there's almost 3 minutes left for the Booty Boys. They could definitely still... They have ult advantage here. They could definitely still pull through and get this third point. Big ult coming out from our boy Coin, but he gets shut down quickly by Enzo. A couple trades coming out, but nothing too notable from the Booty Boys. It's another team fight win going to the Meme Lord. That was a very quick fight though, so it did not lose too much time for the Booty Boys. They'll group up again. Ult advantage is seemingly tied for the most part. Both teams have sound barrier coming up. Both teams have ults coming out. Trades going from both teams.
Nano Blade, I believe, but quickly taken down by with the soldier nanovisor.
It's looking like the Booty Boys are actually coming out to win this fight. Few more picks than
My ultimate is charging.
Meme Lords have managed to get on Booty Boys. Ended up winning them possibly this point. Another wall charge by Coin. Both sound barriers off on both teams.
Fire at will.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
Another kill from Mad Max on Diva. That's not supposed to happen.
And it looks like Booty
But it's
Boys
looking like
is
this is gonna go the way of
pick up
Booty
this
Boys
point
here.
and
Round one.
win this first round.
That was definitely a good push from them. seemed like an even fight for most of the way. There were lots of
to 3.
fights that went heavily in the favor of Memelords, but they could not stall enough. All the team were dead by the time they got near that last point. And Booty Boys managed to go all the way. Probably gonna see similar comps, except for it's looking like we're gonna have 3 tanks on attack from Spicy Memelord. They had ult advantage for most of the game, and even when they used them, they won a few team fights towards the end, but they just couldn't follow through. When it really mattered most, Booty Boys tended to clear up the entirety of the Memelords, send them packing back to their spawn. Just not much they could do. I'm not seeing anything different here. Doesn't seem to be much hit scan at all on the attacking team, but
Yeah.
because there's no Pharah and a Genji,
All systems
might be the
checked
better
out.
choice.
Ready for combat maneuvers.
We'll see how this game plays out.
The Booty Boys are going with a standard 2-2-2 setup, same as they were on attack, I believe.
I believe so.
Generally, it's the safe pick to just go 2-2-2. But tournaments are a little bit different. 3 tanks definitely work very well, whether it's tournament meta or competitive meta. And the extra health could let Spicy Memelords push pretty fast if they're not taken down.
Enemy contact.
Well, let's see
We're
how
out the gates.
Spicy Memelords go.
Quick flame strikes from both
with
teams.
this first fight here.
They're going very quickly around the fountain. Most teams do not make it this far, this fast. They're forcing the Booty Boys to back up into the mid-house. Quick wall charge from Corn's not really doing much for them. Depending on who wins this fight, it's definitely leaning towards
Spicy
Memelords right now. Genji is asleep, but see if we can do anything. The only kills so far have been on the side of Spicy Memelords. While they are lower health, they're just getting kill after kill. And that was a very quick point from
Very
Spicy
quickly
Memelords,
taking down Booty Boys.
leaving them a lot of time to get them to the second point. Seems like right off the gate they had control of that point.
Oh, yeah. Spicy Memelords with just over 5 minutes here to get through the streets.
Booty Boys let them push right around the fountain. There was just not much they could do.
I am moving the payload. Fall in with me.
Booty Boys is mad. They're ready to win this game. They're at the choke. They got 3 points. They know they can do it. Flame striking a Diva defense barrier is not the way to go, though.
My ultimate is almost ready.
While both teams are very close to most ults, 2 gravities out. That is a cleanup from the offensive Genji. That's a team wipe for Spicy Meatballs. Entirety of Booty Boys is down. They're gonna be back to defend the second points, but Spicy Memelords tanks are already there, and there's not gonna be much they can do. Most likely, they might just have to set up at this choke. They're gonna try and contest at the beginning of the tunnel, but I don't see much coming out.
Mecha activated.
Diva out there
Even
taking
trade.
down He's on the soldier.
Even with the breakdown's too late to save Reinhardt, it's looking like this fight might go in the way of Booty Boys if possible. But with a Genji ult like that, Booty Boys almost had that. They almost contested that point. But that Genji ult just killing half of their team that fast, there's nothing they could do.
Yeah, let's move it, people.
The rules for time make are both teams have 5 minutes. So the time doesn't exactly matter. I believe they'll be able to make it the 3 points. What's really going to matter is what they can do in the next game.
Exactly. Next game, if Spicy Memelords make it to the point, Booty Boys is going to have to pull a big one to try to win.
Quick Diva and Ryan kill from Somaz on Zarya. Multiple kills coming out from the blue team. Seems like once again it's gonna be the Meme Lords to clean it up. With half of Booty Boys down, it should be an easy point for them. Ult charge is so heavily in the attacking team's favor. I don't see Born or any of his teammates being able to do much. That gravity pulls them off the point, and they're just dead.
Going to pick up the point here with 4 minutes and 15 seconds left. It's not looking too good for Booty Boys right now.
Probably Booty Boys were able to make it to the third point. Took them quite a bit of elbow grease to be able to do that. It seemed like a pretty easy push for the boys with the spicy memes.
Don't worry, my friends. I am your shield.
With Booty Boys on the attacking side with just a minute left, they're going to have to do some serious stuff here to get this first point. Depending how the first fight goes, they might only have one chance to do this.
Very standard comps from both teams again. About the exact same they were doing. 3 tanks on spicy meatballs. Ready to defend. Another 2-2-2 setup on the Booty Boys. They're also being extremely aggressive coming to this point, but the Reinhardt's at half health. With Soldier up top, if he can get any picks, he can't because he slept, but
Looks like Korn's going to charge some more walls and be chased down by pretty much the whole Spicy Memelord team.
Almost got this.
It's quiet.
most of Booty Boys felt that fight, but they've been able to defend it well.
Yeah, pretty well. It looks like they are perhaps going to pick up this point.
It's hard to tell right now, because most of their team is coming back. If they kill Ryan here, which they definitely will,
This is going to be taken down. It looks
Booty
like,
Boys getting that
Booty
point.
Boys is going to pick up this first point.
Now, them being very aggressive here is not the play, in my opinion. They should back up, stay with their team, make sure people are actually pushing the point this time. They made that mistake for about 40 minutes last, not 40 minutes, 40 seconds of just wasted time where no one was on the payload right here. I don't want to see him do it again, but it's looking like their Zarya is gonna fall if anyone can find her. And their Zarya did. But that gravity all she did right before she died ended up clearing most of their team. Their Genji followed through. Echo with multiple shift kills. They're gonna push the payload pretty far here.
I have found the enemy. All mine to
Neither team really has all advantage here. They're both very close. Actually, I believe Booty Boys have more very soon.
The Booty Boys going with the tactical visor, but soon they
Visor and Diva getting 3 picks. That's half of their team. They're able to follow up very easily on that. It's a quick round 3. I did not expect them to make the 3rd point, but I expect them to at least contest 2nd.
3-4. Switching sides.
So Booty Boys in overtime pushing the payload almost to the 2nd point. You gotta give them props there. But we'll see if Spicy Memelords can push the payload to the objective in about a little over 4 minutes.
Honestly, if Spicy Meme's attack side was as good as it was last round, there's not gonna be much
Yeah.
Booty Boys can do to get him off that point.
Oh yeah.
If they can get right past the choke around the bookstore, it's gonna be an easy game for them. I almost think, because there's no Widow, there's no Sniper, there's only very quick picks. I feel like Reinhardt at least, and maybe a support in the 1 DPS, should play very... They should at least play closer to the choke here, instead of staying this far back. Well, normally that is the play. Because they were so far back, Spicy Meme was able to just come around the fountain and immediately almost grab point and clear their team. They're trying to make the same play here, and it's looking like it's going to be able to happen.
Perhaps. You see here, Corn.
Corn's mad this time. He doesn't want that to happen again, though.
Corn charging in.
Altus is already down.
Taking out really fast.
It's looking like the Booty Boys here are going to do quite a better job on defending.
Yeah, let's move it, people.
Spicy Memes are coming back around the fountain, trying to get that point.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Corn once again charging walls.
And FL Chris here powered up with Genji, but he did not have his Dragon Blade to really do any major damage with.
Mostly even kills for now.
Nano Blade coming out from FL Chris, taking down J Splash.
I am unyielding.
Another cleanup for
Also
the
taking
Booty
down
Boys,
Keys
it
on the
seems.
Soldier.
While FL is doing a good job on Genji and attacking the point, most of the team was cleaned up once again by Booty Boys.
Put to sleep here and taken out by.
But now there's not many Booty Boys here. They're trailing behind. I wouldn't be surprised if at this point it gets
Looks like
taken
Booty
by.
Boys is going to be taken out here. With
But none of them are on the point. They need to move
now
back.
we're on the point surprisingly, which is very weird.
They're gonna get it pretty fast, so they wanted to make sure no one shit. Contesting here, even if they were able, would not be the smart idea.
Yeah,
Setting up around the bookstore choke and just getting ready.
get the good spawn at the bookstore.
Patched up.
With just over 2 minutes left, let's see if Spicy Memelords.
If they need, if they have a chance to stop it, it's either gonna be right at the market or right around point 2. I don't see them having much of a chance to stop it right here at market, but never say never.
With Spicy Memelords with more ults. So what's out here? Looks
They're
like,
pushing in
Spicy
with
Memelords are
Zarya ult, with a Lucio ult, but the
gonna just push and
defending Zarya is already on point, pushing it back. But she's away from her team now, and now they realize they're there, it's gonna be a quick kill. And that's just nothing more than a stagger. While it would have been good if she got any kills. Once again, just leaves Battle Booty Boys staggered. That's not their name. They're pushing up pretty far here. They're gonna get very close to
with
the
just over a
point.
minute left. Let's see if Booty Boys can defend this point.
They have all advantage as of now.
Corn just coming in, swinging his hammer.
Mostly a wipe of everyone that was there, but
everybody.
Kenny's just down. It's gonna be one more attack from Spicy Memelords.
My ultimate is charging.
It's been a very close game so far.
Yeah,
With 38 seconds left, we don't know the winner.
I wouldn't be surprised if J Splash here nano boosts this Corn, and Corn just goes in there and tries to go wild.
We got
Only a couple ults on both teams.
See how this goes.
Nano out on Soldier, who's ulted. Their Diva's harassing him. There's not much he can do. Looking like an easy cleanup for Spicy Meatballs. That's the game.
That's the game.
With a few ults and a bit of elbow
Final
grease,
score.
Spice Meme Lords were able to pull that game out 5-4. That was very, very close though. I was happy to see the Meme Lords win. I was happy to see the Booty Boys with definitely more
Play of the match.
matched team against them.
Yeah. Like
While they
last
lost,
match,
there was
just
definitely a few star
dominated.
players. Echo did very well on Genji.
Triple kill.
But this match, they definitely got the run for their money. Next match looks like it's going to be a Hollywood.
Gross.
Again, 2 CP maps today are really not going well. No one really wants to play them.
Because they shouldn't be competitive. That's just my humble opinion. So that match is the same people. DPS were doing very well in Booty Boys. The all team definitely pulled through. Better than I expected them to. But they couldn't clean up out at the last point. A few good ults from Memelords gave them the 5th point they needed to win that game. I felt Chris on Genji seemed to stay alive for a lot of the game, and
Oh,
I was very
definitely.
surprised by his play. I don't think
yeah, he
Echo
was-
could keep up with.
Yeah, he was definitely getting the kills that he needed to.
While we're on another hybrid map, this one's way different. A dual entrance choke at the beginning of Hollywood. Pretty defense heavy. We'll see what Memelords can do in the beginning. I'd love to see some more niche characters like Symmetra or something. Symmetra seems to be very good on defense at the
Oh,
first
yeah,
point of
definitely.
Hollywood.
Symmetra on the first point on Hollywood is very good.
Single entrance and dual entrance maps, she's very good at. She used to be used a lot in King's Row, even in tournaments, but now it's kind of died down. But her teleporter is so good on this point.
Oh yeah, definitely. If you can get the
Expect at
teleporter
least
really
that or a
fast.
Mercy. Well, I called the Mercy, but looks like we're getting a May and a Junkrat. Or a Widow. Widow's very good on this map at the beginning, but I think the Torb or May would both be a better pick. I also think Battletoads is just memeing around
Yeah.
with Sombra. He'll probably just go... Should go another tank. We're gonna have a 3 tank setup from the Spicy Memelords this time. Only 2 from the Booty Boys, which seem to love 3 tank in every opposing game. We have another pretty basic setup as they had on the last point of
Yeah.
King's Row.
Spicy Memelords not choosing the Symmetra here.
I honestly didn't expect them to.
Yeah,
If you
kinda didn't expect
can't get the
either,
damage out, you can't get the teleporter up, she's gonna cost a lot, especially in a tournament setup.
Yeah.
But I love seeing fun characters, especially in tournament style gameplay.
Yeah, definitely.
I guess fun is subjective in this point, but that's a whole nother story. Who do you think is the better Reinhardt between Korn and Battletoast, at least in the last game?
I would seriously have to give it to Battletoads, I think. Korn really tried his best, but Battletoads was right there with them, just...
They're both very good at what they do. I've seen Korn charge walls, make silly Reinhardt mistakes quite a bit more, but anyone's going to.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not always something you can stop between the ulting shields and charging walls.
Korn here
Korn
getting a big pick
Makes
on
the silly mistake of charging in, but he does pretty well. There's 3 kills right away to Battle Boys, the Booty Boys. It's looking like it's gonna be a quick objective from them if they can clear up.
And it looks like Booty Boys is easily going to get the first point after the first
A
round.
very quick point. The reason I was saying Mercy or Symmetra, well, it's unlikely Mercy already has her ult. If she can build her ult quickly, you do a great job of holding this first point. And the Symmetra teleporter is the exact same story. They don't have either.
If you can get
They're going with a
both
much
really
more normal
fast,
comp.
Good.
They're getting the higher ground as most teams do. Gonna let
My ultimate is charging.
Booty Boys push up a little bit. And fall down once they get right close.
My tactical visor is charging.
وريهم قوتك.
The Booty Boys have major ult advantage at this point. While a few are coming up from Spicy Meatballs, they're gonna get theirs first. But even with that said, they're built up very fast, and this fight is seeming to immediately go to Spicy Meatballs. They'll get the push of the payload back just a little bit, and regroup up on top for the next fight.
Barrier activated.
They did a good job of shutting down Echo's Genji ult.
Oh yeah, definitely they did.
There's multiple ults on both teams coming up.
See what they do here.
Spicy has not dropped down yet.
Now Spicy's
Another
starting to drop down in
Quick
their
pick on Echo. I wouldn't be surprised if he changes here. He's not getting much done as Genji.
وريهم قوتك.
Inzo's going very big for their team. And Ana ult is
Memelords just
basically wasted on Korn as he's very quickly shut down. That's another team fight going to the Spicy Memelords.
My tactical visor is charging.
They will once again rise up on top of the dry goods. See what they can
My
do.
ultimate is charging. Moving the payload.
Booty Boys have grouped up and they don't have many ults ready. Ult advantage is very heavily inside Spicy's favor. We'll see what they can do from here on out.
dominating right now.
It's looking like another practical clear. Maybe not a clear. They got half the team. Korn's still fighting. If he can retreat, he should, but he's just gonna fall. And the Booty Boys are once again have to grow up inside the building, but Enzo was trying to be aggressive, but that grenade's gonna make him push back quite a bit. So Mez is pushing it alone, which is not the best idea, but here's his team to follow up.
My ultimate is almost.
They're trying to group up under the buildings for the most part. Try out something a little different. Maybe they can actually get it a little further here. With under 3 minutes left, they can definitely still get it with a lot of ults coming in. The only notable
Are looking like
I
they're
really
gonna
saw there
be
was Haze's visor getting most of the team. Sure, that was thanks to Korn's ult. But multiple ults came out from other members of both teams that did practically nothing. But it's the first team fight won for the attacking team, Booty Boys. And it might just give them this point.
Oh, perhaps not. A couple ults coming out here from both teams. And it looks like Spicy Memelords are
Really good
hold on to this objective for now.
Earth Shatter from Battletoads. It's gonna give another team clear and another team fight won by Spicy Meatballs. Memelords. Same thing, right? They're gonna retreat up around the choke, around the saloon.
Get behind.
My ultimate is charging.
They used a lot of ults in the past couple of fights. The only ult coming up sort of soon is Zarya's for Spicy Memelords. Well, there's multiple heavy ults coming up for the opposing Booty Boys. We'll see what they can do.
Booty Boys looking like they're trying to take the high ground here. See how well that works out for them.
Many quick kills. That's
Really quick kills.
most of the
Looks
team
like,
falling to Booty Boys. That's a team wipe going in their favor. It's a certain second point. That has to be hard for these Spicy Memelords. After holding it for
Spicy
that long,
Memelords not
lots
getting
of good
the
ults.
spawn here either. And some
But
of
they
them are
weren't
really
able to
gonna be
team up.
picking
They,
real fast.
instead of having a good choke here, They've lost most of their team, just getting picked off one by
Get
one.
in there.
Feel the healing beat. Move to the beat.
A lot of lower levels, you'll see teams push up very far up on this alleyway here. But the smart play is to stay right where Battletoast and the rest of the defensive team is, and wait for the payload to push. There's not much you can do on defense until it's pushed very close to the objective. Mad Max once again getting Genji with his ult.
Looks like Booty Boys are going to play this a little bit safe and back up.
I am strong.
It's a team fight going, definitely in the favor of Spicy Memelords here. But look at the ults on both
Let's up
teams.
the tempo.
But yeah, both teams
My
are
ultimate is
definitely getting all their ults, so I imagine in this last minute we're going to just see a bunch of ults used right away.
Enemy contact.
I was causing some pain.
Probably gonna use the support ult to open up on the attack team.
Oh, this is my
Fire at
jam.
will.
I was wrong. And Zarya ult not doing much from Somas. Looking like a
Looks
cook
Spicy
clean
Memelords are
from.
going to be a bit aggressive here and try to pick off as much of the Booty Boys as possible.
Half of the ults were used for Spicy Memelords, but it won them the fight pretty much entirely. But with most of Booty Boys coming up here, they found Spicy Boys pushed up way further than they needed to be.
Огонь по готовности.
Some quick trades, mostly going in the favor of the Booty Boys here.
You're powered up. Get in there.
So here comes a Nano Blade from Echo, looking to pick off a couple people with it.
The defensive Reinhardt is alone. It's looking like even with the Zarya shield, he's not going to be able to stay alive for long. And there he goes. The only person left is Soldier. He's got to run out on point. Most likely die. He also has some teammates there to back him up, and there's
And there we go, Booty
some
Boys.
defensive
picks up
ball.
the
That
first
gives him
point.
a very quick point. No time left, but making it past that last choke at the third point is not easy.
Switching sides.
I really think having a res or a teleporter would have helped them. Would have helped defense, Spicy Memelords quite a lot. There wasn't much they could do, even when they win the majority of the team fights almost every time. A few good ults from Booty Boys just won them that third point.
See, now with Spicy Memelords on the attacking side, let's see how they do with Booty Boys.
I believe this is the actual comp we're seeing.
Would be a very weird comp. Alright, not an attack part now, but that would be very risky for them.
Wonder if I have time to catch a hockey game.
Tech Orb is very down. At least wait until you have the actual payload. Definitely needs two supports. I was
Right now,
wrong.
it's looking like,
But there's no Rhine on.
Spicy Memelords, yeah, they don't have a Rhyme. For
That's
now.
gonna hurt if
Unless
Korn
they
gets his
switch.
ult fast. They might have to switch. Unless Winston can do the work, but under this comp, it's looking like Winston's gonna be
Wonder if I have time to catch a hockey game.
honestly pretty easy to kill.
Perhaps.
If they can get his shield down, quick hook, quick grenade, quick charge, there's so many quick ways to get him down.
Battletoads surprisingly staying on that Winston.
It's much more likely to work with the 3-tank setup they have here, though.
Perhaps.
Booty Boys is looking to get quite a few kills here.
Charging up.
You know, it looks like Booty Boys are going to definitely win this first fight here.
They lost a few people. Losing Diva right there at the end wasn't the best, but
I am loving this.
they came out on top. It's gonna take a little bit for Diva to get back now, so if they can get him fast, it's a 6-5 advantage.
Corn,
But it seems like by the
about
time they get to the point, Diva's
30%
gonna
away
be
from his ult,
definitely back.
And then, of course, the Battletoad switches from the Winston. Not really working out.
Just a scratch.
Corn with a huge hammer.
This is strength.
taking
Another
out the
quick
whole
team fight for Booty Boys. FL Chris doing what he can to kill their Roadhog, stagger them a little bit for the next fight, but there's just not much they can do. In turn, he staggered himself, and by the time both teams are there, it's not going to be much of a stagger.
Yeah,
If they can get in quick, as they're trying to do, they could have the advantage of no Roadhog, but he's going to be there in time.
Is it hot in here?
Booty Boys are just holding
Booty
this
Boys
point.
being, like,
Minus
very,
Soma is killing herself.
Up the volume.
just not letting Spicy Memelords have any room to breathe.
It was BM team. Quick grenade to your own face doesn't do much harm. But there are a few players, meaning Lucio and Zarya, out of the fight for a little bit.
Gonna make you feel better.
They'll be back quick enough. Korn does a quick charge, ults a shield. That would have been a really good ult if the shield was not up. It's a silly mistake for most Reinhardts to make. To tank
Max
down to a
Ebola is,
diva ult.
Took out
Max
Hayes,
back up right away.
Огонь по готовности.
but it looks like Booty Boys are still being very aggressive, training off people left and right.
Both teams are losing lots of players, but it looked like for a second Booty Boys might still come out of this, but I don't believe there's a way they're going to. Even with the Ana and Roadhog back, I think it'd be smarter just to
Hayes,
move back to the show.
there by Battletoad, just wanting to make sure Booty Boys do not get on the point.
Someone call the Undertaker.
Booty Boys.
At this
not
point, Booty
making
Boys
the
are just getting
best-
staggered. They should not have contested this from the start.
Yeah. That's gonna cost them a little.
Off
bit of
that
time.
contest, they got no kills, no time really.
Payload. Fall in with me.
And now that the Booty Boys are not grouped up on top, they have to move far back and see what they can do from the bottom.
Yeah, let's pick it up.
Is that the best you can do?
I wouldn't be surprised if from here it's mostly a steamroll for Spicy Meatballs.
Payload's moving up.
But that's a quick kill from Roadhog to get down the attack Lucio.
Walk it off.
And with Zarya killing herself on the attack side, this fight's looking to go in favor. I'm not going to speak too early. No, that's 2 tanks down. This fight's going in the favor of the Booty Boys for now.
Booty Boys for now.
But they're incredibly staggered, and it's looking like Spicy Memelords are going to come back pretty quick.
Go to sleep.
That's a very hurt Zarya, though, falling. Maybe they can push it a little bit further with this Lucio
A
ult.
huge ult from the trying to take out their support,
All systems checked out.
Fire at will.
but it looks like
Spicy Memelords wasting a couple ults there and falling to Booty Boys.
the team.
That was a really bad fight for the Spicy Memelords. They wasted multiple ults, meaning Divas and Reinhardt. There wasn't much they could do. Not many kills got out at all, if any. Now they have quick time to set up.
At 8 p.m.
Огонь по готовности.
Let's break his tail.
If you look, every character on Booty Boys is on fire. They're doing everything they can, and that's another team fight quickly going to them.
Definitely.
just losing their soldier. There's not much Spicy Memelords are able to do on this map.
Move to the beat.
They only have a minute left to push for literally half of the entire map.
Yeah, it's not looking very good for Spicy.
Not literally, more like a third. Not counting the first point.
Yeah.
But let's just say it's a very long ways to push for only 40 minutes. They're getting a few kills, but Battleboy Zarya, Battleboy's tanks are just shutting down
Raising the bar.
characters of Spicy Memelords team. With 20 seconds left and they're still pushing that far ahead. This
20
is the last
seconds
fight
Yeah,
at all. If they
Unless-
can even make it to the payload. 10 seconds left and they're there. Corn's down. That's a good entrance for them.
kind of bad.
وليهم
Mad Max with a self-destruct. takes
Really
down
good
two
ult from
people.
Mad Max, getting 3 characters. Even with Echo's quick 2 kills, Enzo shuts him down, and
Defense matrix activated.
that's an easy push for them, for the Spicy Memelords.
Not one.
But there's a
Going
big
overtime
chance
here.
that they won't be able to take this second point.
Yep, just one good team wipe and this match will go to
Diva getting quickly out of position, quickly moving back.
Get over here and heal.
But an ulted hog is nothing to mess with.
Corn there with
That's
a
the entire team of Spicy Memelords.
it's looking like this
Almost
fight's
pretty
going
much
to go to
Earthshatter.
Booty Boys.
That's not a pretty sight for the Memelords.
My sights. I could do this one.
Match.
And Booty Boys is going to pick up this match 1-1 so far.
Final score 1-3. Play of the match.
Corn just going absolutely ham here.
Triple kill. Quadruple kill.
Corn doing a lot for his team there. I saw a lot less mistakes from on the past few maps. A lot less wall charging. Saw a few ults thrown from both teams right into a shield. Just a waste of a Reinhardt ult. Even then, Corn and Echo were definitely the big players of the team. Booty Boys did a lot to hold themselves together, and they came through on the map. Was not near as close as the last one too. King's Row at every point just seemed very close on both sides.
Oh,
But
yeah,
Booty
definitely.
Boys held still for the majority of that map.
Well, it looks like we're going to the final match here on Lijiang Tower, which is going to be a very good fight.
Believe this
We'll
is
see.
the first Koth map we've seen, or Control as Blizzard calls
Now
it.
so
arriving
far.
at Lijiang Tower.
I'd like to see different comps, but it's looking like we're still getting Ryan on both teams. And triple tank on both teams. I'm expecting this map to have a bit more standard setup, but a Pharah on any map on Lijiang Tower can be very powerful.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Kind of surprised I don't see one, but 3-take setup is seeming the way to go for both teams.
Let's show them how it's done.
I think I've got this, old man. Reinhardt, you said you would arm wrestle me. Nervous?
Most time I don't expect the Diva to do much. But on a wide open map like this, Mad Max been getting picks, at least 1 or 2 with his ult every time almost.
Yeah, but
There's
he's
a
gonna
lot he can
pick
do.
people off a lot, so.
That is true. But a good timed ult with shields down from both Ryan and Zarya. Big. That's a quick kill from Corn on the Battle Toast. one of the 3 tanks taken down for both teams. It's looking like Booty Boys are gonna get quick control of the point.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Taking objective. Support requested.
It's not a good time to grenade yourself.
Definitely looks like Booty Boys is going to pick up this first point.
With an initial fight losing 2 on the side of Spicy Memelord,
Take your medicine.
they're gonna have to regroup and see what they can do to retake the point after this.
Get here.
But the entirety of both teams are pushing to the center. There's no one on point. It's gonna be a very
fast
quick point if they can take, and that's
Yeah,
half the team down. 4 players down for Booty Boys and no one on point was not the way to go about that fight.
Looks like Spicy Memelords are going to pick up the objective with Booty Boys at 30%.
As they pushed inside, the entirety of Booty Boys followed, and there was no one on point to contest. And as they quickly followed one by one, there was nothing they could do to hold that point. A few ults coming out, not really doing much for now.
Again, just looks like Spicy Memelords are going to easily.
After losing the point at first, the past 2 team fights have been
Restoring your health.
seemingly cakewalks for Spicy Memelords.
Get here.
That's a good team fight.
Good team fight by Booty
That's
Boys.
an entire wipe
Getting a
for
whole
Booty
team right
Boys.
there.
They're getting the point back immediately.
Getting the point out with Spicy Memelords at 53%, a little over halfway there.
We'll see what they can do to come back from this last fight that was not good for them. It looks like another quick fight going to Booty Boys.
Booty Boys are gonna get a little aggressive here and start to push into their spawn.
They're moving back and for now.
It's looking like Booty Boys are or no, they're about tied on
Neither team has much of an ult advantage. They're very close to tie. Quick ults coming out from Baltos though, getting rid of tanks.
Get in there.
Oh, let's break it down.
but it looks like
Breakdowns of both teams. This fight is going in the way of Spicy Memelord. That's looking like another point retake if possible.
Go to sleep. This will only hurt.
But
J Splash there.
that is Baltos down.
Taking down Battle Toast.
Even with those
Anyone want to join me?
few kills for the sides of Memelords, there's not much they're seemingly able to do. I think that team fight was very elongated. They finally take back the point.
Well, I mean, either team has a good chance of winning this right now. Booty Boys with 98% objective.
It's very back and forth, and both teams are being very aggressive after they take the point. Good shield from Zarya saving Baltos from that ult.
Booty
Really
Boys
good ult
just
from FL Chris,
taking down
getting
right there.
2 tanks down immediately. That's another team wipe.
And it's looking like they
For the
might have
Memelord.
one more push here.
They're getting very close to the end of this map.
The tempo.
Round at least.
Almost ready.
Another team fight, but a lot of characters are already low health
I am strong.
from the Booty Boys, and that's another fight.
Feel better.
Just not going in their favor, and it looks like Spicy Memelords are going to pick up this point for the first round.
And that was a quick fight from the Memelords. Quick round 1 going to them on Control Center. We'll see what map is next, and what they can do to, what Booty Boys can change to defend it.
2-1.
I'd love to see a change of comp here. A Pharah would be amazing,
Oh yeah, definitely far on this point.
but it's looking
First
like they're
point,
gonna
if you
keep
can,
standard.
If you can knock someone off the bridge, that's a big help.
I mean, like a spicy boop here and there is nice, but Just the pressure she puts on the outsides of the point is very, very impressive if you can do it right. But it looks like we're going to keep the same comps on both sides. For now, at least. Lucio himself is definitely needed on this point, so that might be all they need boop-wise and defense-wise.
Lucio's very good on this point.
Both teams immediately speed boost onto the point. Both Ryan seemingly to charge walls. A couple trades going here and there.
But it looks like Booty Boys might be able to take this point at first.
This will only hurt for a minute.
My ultimate is charging.
Baby D was doing what she could, but that's the point going towards Booty Boys here. It's gonna be a quick cleanup for them.
Corn missing Anna there and just
Next fight,
walking back again.
practically,
Follow me.
I say practically it was entirely
Ultimate
won.
is charging.
So it's not looking good so far at the very beginning for
My ultimate is almost
Spicy Meme Lords, but it wasn't last game either. And they came back to win it.
Lights
Yeah,
out.
they came back very
Fire
strong.
at will. Nano boost administered. Fire at will.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Corn a quick charge on Zarya. Corn's going big here, and while he did get booped
He did
and
get
killed
booped,
by Narcon, he got a quick kill, a few quick kills before that. This team fight is still going heavily in the way of the Booty Boys. Meme Lord's doing what they can to get some quick damage out, but there's not much they can do at this point.
They can do.
Since the
Booty Boys
start,
is,
the Booty Boys have had a good lockdown.
It's high noon.
A really good boot from Lucio.
really good boop.
Booty Boys are holding this as much as they can.
And there's another team wipe.
Durspell doing very good work with one boot. One right click's sometimes all you need to kill half a team. Jesus, dude.
Enemy contact. This will help.
Meme Lord's trying to change it up a little bit, going in the other direction. Quickly spotted out. But if this is a good D ball, which it was not, could have opened the blood, but it seems to be even trades for now.
I break.
Right now, it looks like it might be going in the favor of Spicy Memelords.
Time to heal up.
If they can finally kill these two supports,
Yeah, they can kill the Lucio,
good
which
point,
is
but it's
very
looking
good,
like
just wall
the Reinhardt's
riding
gonna come
around.
back, and there's not much they can do. That Zarya is going down. It's not looking like they're gonna be able to take this point.
I'm taking the objective. Get over here.
Surprisingly, they did take the
They
point,
took it
but,
at 99%,
Booty Boys are right back on it, just
but I don't believe they're gonna hold it for very long. Quick charge from across the map from Corn getting the supports.
yeah, just
Multiple quick kills from Corn.
just-
Corn's clearing their team.
You got it.
That's a quick take from Booty Boys.
Get in there.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
see how this goes.
Probably gonna be a quick kill on the
Booty Boys are going.
invading team.
Fire at will.
Meme Lords are doing what they can, but it's looking like it's gonna
Doing
be
what they can, trickling in, but not sure how well this is going to work out for them. With over
quick
half their
kills
team
for
down,
Booty Lords. We're 1-1.
this could be anybody's game.
Score.
Booty Boys definitely held that map for the majority of it. They tried different paths. They tried everything
Yeah,
they
they tried
could.
it.
There was
They tried
not much
everything
that
they
could
could.
be done from Meme Lords. And the series is seeming to go the way of Booty Boys for me. The first map, while it fell to the Meme Lords, it was very close. Team fights going either way every time. With a pretty good second point on Booty Boys, they could definitely pull this through.
Definitely. It's anybody's game right now.
I'd still love to see a Pharah here, especially on this map. This is one of the best Pharah maps in the game.
Yeah, it definitely is.
But if Durspell does the same Lucio BS that he did on the previous map, might be all they need.
Looks like,
Another quick kill
Corn's
from
going
Corn.
to take down
Corn's
Malcolm
really
here.
picking it up in this series.
Yeah, he is.
Quick kills for Booty Boys.
You know,
That's
looks like
almost
they're
an
gonna get the first
team
one.
wipe. That's an immediate team wipe for
Objective.
the Booty Boys. Quick cap from them.
Is it hot in here, or is it just me?
Barrier activated.
They're going to regroup at the front of the map.
Barrier's on you. Go.
Come on.
See if they can quickly power down Memelords in this team fight.
Corn being very aggressive there.
But
which
Corn charging in and dying is not the way to do it.
it looks
I
like-
believe he meant to charge at the wall in front of their spawn, but he went too far and just got shut down immediately. This point is quickly going to the Memelords.
Yeah, Memelords looks like they're gonna.
I say quickly, they're doing an okay job of contesting it, but there we go. I think we got a few kills off here, that's very good, but instead they're just making them retreat back into their spawn.
My ultimate is ready.
Memelords are getting pretty aggressive here, and they don't realize they seem to be going to the other side here.
We have Echo up top just waiting for a good opportunity to use his blade.
Two really good kills from Mad
Well, it looks
Max.
like he's just
FL
gonna
Chris
back
opening up on
After
Tank.
that big team wipe.
While Battle Chris is down, this is definitely going towards. It was seeming to definitely go towards the way of Memelords, but quick kills from Enzo and Mad Max cleaned up and made the Booty Boys retreat once again, and this point is going to be held by the Memelord. This is another close game.
My ultimate is
Definitely
ready.
is.
Let's go.
Booty Boys are going to try and come out front right away. Quick shield to save Balatoast.
Echo going for the Nano Blade here,
He dies to Roadhog ult.
but not getting any picks with it.
The sitting blue team is once again going to take the point if they can hold it. This D.Va's going to try what she can, but
Best shot.
her team is not there to back her up.
Огонь по готовности.
That seemed like it should have been quick kills for the Booty Boys, but
But it wasn't.
Memelord's coming back and contesting as much as they can.
With just 10%
My ultimate is
for
charging.
Memelords, it looks like they
My
might take
tactical
this one
visor
unless
is
Booty Boy's
charging.
gonna pull something really fast.
Let's do this!
But Balatoast gets booped off the map, and that could be very good for Booty Boys.
Booty Boys contesting the point here.
Definitely in favor of Memelords here, but they used all of them,
Russia with love.
and almost the
It looks
entirety
like,
of Booty
Memelords
Boys
is
falls. That's going to be
pick up this point.
Sequence.
another round going towards the Memelords. They had it for most of the game. I'd definitely say it was clearer than round two.
Score 1-2.
They definitely did a good job there.
They definitely did.
Sorry, Bois, your snag did not line up.
Now I'll show them.
Corn's definitely picking up this game. Despite them losing this series so far, 2-1 is a change that could be quickly made. This map last time was very close, but
Yeah,
if I
very
remember
close.
correctly, it was Memelords that pulled through.
I believe so.
Raising the
So
volume.
we'll see if Booty Boy's gonna pick up this map this time.
They're meeting on the inner side right away. Quick damage going off of both teams, but no quick picks. Red seeming to take control of the point initially, but there's half their team fallen. They're gonna try what they can, but
Quick boot.
Point's going to initially go to the Booty Boys. And Memelords are going to have to group up right again. Korn is very good at opening games off.
He is.
Even when they lose, he gets very quick kills in the first few seconds of the game. His initial engagements are very strong, but
They are.
also coming out on the side of Battle Boys, but they're getting quick support down and trades are going both ways. But their spell's cleaning him up, and even with the trade from Narcanon, sorry, it's seeming to go towards the way of Battle Boys until FL Chris gets multiple kills. Now he has ult ready for the next attack. This point should be going the way of Memelords.
Time to heal up.
That's a Reinhardt down. If they can get this Genji,
I've got
it
you.
might help, but they have half the
Booty
team
Boys are
coming
just
in.
trickling in.
Echo's getting 2 quick kills, that doesn't help, but Battle Boys are still very staggered. I say that, but so are the Memelords, and looking like they're gonna hold on to this point.
Enemy contact.
Don't worry, my friends. I am your shield.
Korn and Hayes are both very low and grenaded, but quick heals and quick deaths. We're gonna let them keep this point for now. We might be going to a 5th round. I'd love to see it.
I'd love to see that too. Just both teams are putting in like 100.
Battle Boys cleaning them up at spawn. It's kind of gross. They're gonna back up hopefully. But that was a team kill right in their spawn. It's not even
Looks like
fair.
Korn's hiding back there, looking to get a good hammer down, which he does. Which he's just going to pick up the whole team.
Even with that gravity bomb, there's not much that can be done.
It looks like their Diva's going to.
Diva's
stall
up,
for
but
a
there's
little
not
bit.
much he's gonna be able to do contest.
Not really.
Baltos gets Korn, but
Enemy contact.
he's looking like he's gonna fall very soon to Echo.
Take cover.
I felt Chris is gonna have to get more than just one tank to win this point for them. He gets slept and dies to Genji.
Spicy Memelords
Sorry,
trickling
dies
in,
to Zarya.
but,
Let's get you healed.
Battle
They're
Boys are
just
gonna
getting
hold on to
pegged
this
one
point
by
for
one.
now, most likely.
Push on. Oh, let's break it. Damn! Raising the volume.
That's Zarya up, but now ults are in the favor of Battleborn.
stall
Let's
as much as they can,
we'll
but
see what Echo can
no
do.
avail.
There we
They're
go.
Going to the final round.
Score 2-2.
Spicy meatballs versus the Battle Boys. I'm not good with names, chat. My own streamer making fun of me. Dude, I want a fire too, but it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, Far would be like a very cool pick right now, but sadly,
Thanks
it's
for
not
everyone who
gonna happen.
stayed here. Yes, I know Bobber. I'm just bad with names. I think it's a too close match to call personally.
Oh, this is my jam.
We haven't seen any big comp changes throughout this entire game.
Yeah, it
We're
looks
at
like
round 5 of game 3,
Enemy
if I remember correctly.
this is the final match. And it looks like
Is this game 2 or game 3?
game 3.
That's what I thought. Quick kills from Echo and Somez give team fight quickly. And there goes Korn. It's a team fight quickly gone to Battle Boys, and a quick point for them. They definitely have better openers, even throughout the rounds they've lost, and games they've lost. They generally take the beginning of the game very early on. Most competitive matches, especially at this high rank, the point stalls on for very long, to the point where most players get ults, but Battle Boys have just been cleaning them up.
I am on.
Even with a few good kills going off in the favor of Memelords, Battle Boys have come back and they're keeping this point for a while.
Nanoboost is ready to deploy.
Oh yeah. And with the Booty Boys here getting a few of their ults, it's not
Heavily in the favor of Booty Boys. It is definitely not looking good.
Fire at will.
But Corn pushing walls and them getting their spawn is not the way to do it.
Echo.
But with an Echo wall like
Taking
that,
out 3-4
Echo's gonna
right
take out
there.
their full team with the help of Corn and J Splash. Great job, guys. It's looking like this is gonna be an easy point for the Battle Boys. It was last time.